This is a team that has been down personnel, whether in the receiving core or along the offensive line, and has played the number 2 most difficult schedule of pass defenses on the season. I don't think a lot of people are talking about the difficult schedule of pass defenses that the Chiefs have played. They've been tested, and now they're getting healthier. And I believe that they're going to be productive enough to move the ball into the red zone. I've got some shocking stats on this aspect because I think that this is where the game is going to be decided, and that is with the red zone. The Houston Texans red zone defense has played 10 offenses this season that rank below average inside of the red zone. And yet, from weeks 1 to 17, they allowed a 67% red zone conversion rate, which ranks 30th in the NFL, ahead of only the Bengals and the Cowboys. They rank 31st in goal-to-go conversion rate. That's, inside the 10-yard line or when you're in a goal-to-go situation, allowing an 86% conversion rate, ahead of only the Cowboys, 31st. Due to missing personnel, the Chiefs' offense has not been as efficient inside of the red zone this year. Their red zone touchdown rate is an all-time low for Andy Reid. They're scoring touchdowns in the red zone at a 53% rate this season, which is terrible for the Kansas City Chiefs. However, this is the key factor. Despite having limited and banged-up personnel, they took 40% of their offensive drives into the red zone, which was the highest rate that the Kansas City Chiefs have taken into the red zone since 2018. So we're talking about the Patrick Mahomes era. This is the highest rate of trips to the red zone per drive in 2024, even though they weren't scoring as many points because they were stagnant down inside of the red zone with a loss of personnel, without a key running game. Remember, Pacheco has been banged up. That's a great place to run the football down inside of the red zone. They took 78% of the drives the length of the field to reach goal to go or score before, which was the third highest rate for Andy Reid in any season. Their offense, despite falling short in some efficiency metrics and not scoring enough points, made it to scoring territory, as well as the very best Chiefs offenses in the Mahomes-Reid era. They simply struggled once they got there. I think now going up against a Houston Texans defense that has been the third worst red zone defense on the season, they're probably going to be able to score more touchdowns. I think they've got their weapons back. They've had several weeks to figure it out. The real question becomes rest versus rust, and I've got some insights on that, which I'm going to be sharing with our clients in a little while, probably tomorrow, in the form of a write-up and a prediction for this game. But bottom line here is I think the Chiefs are going to be able to move the ball into the red zone. The question then becomes, can they improve on that 53% red zone touchdown rate, which was an all-time Chiefs low? I think they do. I think they'll have a little bit more success scoring on the Houston Texans. Can the Texans slow them down with pressure? That's the real question. I'm not so sure. It's definitely not going to be as easy as it was last week against the Los Angeles Chargers.